Okay, today you're going to create a Wordle using elements of poetry and Edgar Allan Poe's The Raven. So the first thing you need to do is go to MS Pickup in Mr. Shelley's folder and open the file that says The Raven. Here you'll have your directions, so you just read up here. And what you need to do is find a line or a stanza that illustrates the element of poetry that you were assigned. So in this example, let's say I was assigned the element of alliteration. So I'm going to read through the poem and identify a place where there's some alliteration. And I found one here, from my book Surcease of Sorrow, Sorrow for the Lost Lenore. So I'm going to highlight this, right click and copy it. And then I'm going to go up here and follow this link, hit my control key and click and go into Wordle. And it's wordle.net if you have to type it in yourself. And I want to create my own. And how Wordle works is it takes text and whatever word shows up the most will be the biggest on the page. So I'm going to right click here and paste my line, and then I want the biggest word on the page to be alliteration. So I need to make sure that the word alliteration shows up the most in this box here, so it will be the biggest. And then I click go and it should create my Wordle. So here's alliteration and here are all my words, and I can mess around with it until I get one that I like. I can change it. I can change the layout. I can change the font. I can, right now it says do not remove any common words, which you probably want to be sure is checked. And I also can change the color scheme, but I'm just going to leave this as is for now. And what I want to do now is take this and put it in a PowerPoint. And there's not an easy way to just copy and paste. It won't let you simply copy and paste it. You have to actually print screen, do a screenshot. So on your keyboard you're going to hit the print screen button, which is over by the keypad, or if you're using a laptop you'll have to hit function F11 on most laptops. That's going to copy everything that's on my screen onto my clipboard. And I'm going to go into PowerPoint. Open my PowerPoint, right click, and paste. And it pasted my whole screen. Now I don't want all this stuff to show. I need to crop all this out. So up here in your picture toolbar, click on Picture Tools, go to Crop, and you want to crop out everything but your actual Wordle itself. So I'm going to crop out all of this other stuff and just hit the crop button again. And now I just have a nice graphic, a Wordle of alliteration. Then at the bottom you want to add another text box, so go to Insert, Text Box, and draw it here. And this is where you want to copy and paste your stanza or your line that you used for your Wordle. So I'm going to just go back to my Word document, find that again, where was it, from my book Surcease of Sorrow, highlight that, right click and copy, go back to PowerPoint, right click and paste, and I can center it or change the font or whatever. But so now I have the actual stanza or the line, and I have the element and then a Wordle of the words. From here you can just add slides if you have more than one element. Go ahead and then File, Save As, save it onto your Z drive, save it onto your thumb drive if you have a USB, and then you'll just drop it in Mr. Shelley's assignments folder when you're finished.